made it back here, so let's do this. Let's go in to our load order. Let's turn everything off. Let's not delete it by accident. I would really be sad if I accidentally deleted all of this. Now I know this load order is really changing, and we've dropped a lot of mods and stuff, and we may end up dropping this one. But let's do this one test and see if it is salvageable. We're going to leave all that turned off. We're going to come down here and we're going to turn on the Conan mod by itself. This way, this will kind of tell us if it's conflicting with something, or if it's really just, you know, if it's in error itself. Let's turn on the Conan mod, the cheat room. Where's XP32? I know you're here somewhere. An alternate start. Dun, dun, there you are. An alternate start. Okay, we don't have to have anything else on. Everything else is unnecessary for this test. We just want to see if we load up basically just that mod. I mean, this is really the big daddy mod that we're running right now. We just have these 4 mods on, right? Alternate start, XP32, cheat room, and this, yeah. So we just have these mods on. Let's see if we load it up, if it's still going to have a problem. Now, I am going to have to do a reset. But it could be that, and they say here that they had some problems and they've got some bugs. So it could be, you know, they admit that they have a bug with the quest and some different things. So it could be that this, well, I'm having trouble talking now, that this mod just has some bad edits, has some issues. So, you know, let's just hop out. I'll do a reset and we'll take a look and see if the end is still messed up. If it is, then we're probably going to have to let it go. Alright, so we're loading into Joe's game. Now, it's funny, but this could mean that Conan's game will not be playable anymore if we have to drop this mod. Because Conan, remember I had him and Hulda kind of relying on this game content. It didn't occur to me that this mod would have any problems like this. I knew that that quest was going to be bugged, but I was willing to accept that. If you're willing to accept that your inn is going to be messed up, then this mod is still okay. But I am not willing to accept that. And I'm not willing to present that as something that I think is okay, because it's not okay. So this is not okay to me. I mean, I try not to have too higher standards, but in this case, this does not meet my standards. Yes, I hope so too. So, alright, so I think this mod is going to have to go, but to prove that out, what we're going to do, we're going to try to go back to Conan's game without that one mod and see what we get. So, bear with me, I'll come back in a minute. Alright, so we are back again. So we're going to see if we can salvage Conan's game without the Conan mod, which is dumb. But let's just try it and see. I still don't know if we'll use Conan anymore because his game might kind of end up being corrupted without that mod. Because I had him and Hulda using that mod, so it may not work well without that. So we're going to come back down here. This is why I'm turning all these back on. I'm going to get us back to Conan's game, but we're not going to use the Conan mod. Going to see if that'll fix his inn. It probably will. There is a chance that that is baked in, but probably not. If it is baked in, then definitely we'll reload to an earlier Conan. Or maybe just not even use Conan, maybe create a new person. So far, we've done really well, and we're going to turn that off. We're not going to use that mod anymore. I know it's sad, but we're just not. We've been working on all of this and not having any trouble until we found that in. And I don't want to turn a load order over to somebody and say, oh yeah, it's good, except for, I mean, if you want to accept the fact that it has certain errors and it might cause you trouble down the line, certainly you can use that mod and play through it as much as you want. However, for my purposes in trying to present to you a load order that works and will not give you any trouble, I can't do that. It's just that simple. I can't do that because I'm trying to achieve a certain level of good gaminess, I guess. I'm trying to think of the right word. The right words are eluding me, but a certain quality of game that you can play and enjoy and not have to worry about having a lot of crashes or problems. Now, so in that sense, I can't in good conscience recommend that mod be in your load order, okay? That's just the way it is. Was I using this at all? I don't think I was using this yet. I don't think I was using that yet. And there, a little while ago, I think I was talking about realistic waters. I don't think we're using it yet. So that wasn't realistic waters. That may be the problem that we saw. So we'll go back and look at all that again once we turn that on. Now, I am going to go ahead and turn on the color patches, even though I don't think we've been needing it. I'm going to turn on these patches because I think I have everything turned on for those. And we're going to load up Joe's game and see how he does. I think he'll be fine. And if he's fine, then we'll switch over and load up Conan's game. Now, this is without... Unfortunately, like I said, this is without the Conan mod, which is, I know, kind of on the sad side since we were trying to get the Conan mod, but I can't help that it has problems. So it does have some issues, it does have some problems. You could always go ahead and load and play this game. With this mod, just play through the mod, and then when you were done or you got to the point where it's glitched, which may happen, then you could say, okay, I'm done with it, and move on, and just remove it. You could do that. Like I said, for me, I'm trying to create a certain quality of game here in load order, so I don't think we're going to stick with this. Probably going to remove it. If we remove that, we may end up having enough room to include Clever Sharp stuff, so you might be able to do something like that, but we've not finished testing all this, so for right now I'm going to stick with the mods we have and just continue testing. But we are most likely going to come in and delete this Conan mod because it is not working very well. Alright, so I'm going to go do a reset and come back in and check Joe's game and Conan's game, so be back in a minute. Okay, so we're loading Joe's game again. This is with everything turned on that Conan has. I'm not going to do a save in Joe's game, though. I'm going to keep Joe's game really skimpy on mods so that we can use him in times like this where we need to find something. So, because that worked out better than my previous attempt at finding an issue. I think it's better to have kind of a vanilla style game that you can go test mods in if you need to. So, and Joe's a good test character. I did have some test characters in the past, and I named them stuff like Test or Testra or Testes or something like that, just to be silly, and it was always helpful. So we'll keep Joe around. If this loads up and looks okay, then we'll switch back over to Conan. The only thing is, he's going to lose some things, and I'm not sure if his game is really going to be acceptable because of the changes. Okay. Alright now. Joe's game looks good. The inn looks fine. Now he doesn't have the Conan stuff, so he can't do anything about that. He just doesn't have it. Come on, talk to me. Yep. I don't know. Oh. I don't know what that was. He shouted him apart. Come on. Well, I know. Trouble? I don't know. Come on, you know what I want you to say. Oh. Come on, you know what I want. That's right. It has been too long. No lollygagging. Someone stole your sweet roll. I can't get him to say it. Oh, he's not going to say it. Oh, that was great. Oh, okay. I had to do that for us. Sorry. I know it took a minute, but I think it was worth it. But then I'm easily amused. Alright, so we're going to load up Conan's game because I think he is the guy we need to look at now. So let's go and load him up. Oh, that's in Dawnstar. So I'm going to have him travel to here and see if his inn is fixed. Okay. So we're going to... Yep, I know. Conan is gone. I know. Conan is gone from Conan's game. It's sad, isn't it? So let's try this. I'm not gonna cut this. I want you to see the load to make sure everything's working right. And then let's see if his inn looks okay. And then we can debate or decide whether or not to continue with his game without the Conan mod. We can continue his game without the Conan mod. I will have to fix him and hold us some clothes. I mean, we ventured into the Conan area a little bit, but then we left it. We didn't do a lot. Because I didn't want to spoil it. And if someone, if you want to play through that, you can always play through that mod and then just, be done with it when you're done. It's not that big a deal, but the fact that it causes a problem all the way up here in Solitude with that inn, that means somewhere there are some edits that are not supposed to be there. Is it just that one, or are there multiple edits? Are there other problems lurking that we don't know about? I don't know. So that's why we're going to eliminate it. We're just going to drop it. We're going to leave the rest of our mods turned on because they're not causing any trouble. See this? We got a workbench and a wheel. Oh, and yeah, poor Hulda, no clothes. Let me see if I got something for you. Let's see, I got boots, which aren't very helpful. Oh, here you go. She can be a Whiterun guard. Yeah, let me give you something. Here we go. Does she have anything? Because I didn't think she had anything. No, not really. Let's give her something. This will do for now. We'll just give her something to wear. Yeah. I'm not going to give her the helmet, though. But there we go. There she goes. She looks good. Conan will just have to be cold for a few minutes. We'll get him something later. Is there anything that he has that he could wear? Not really. Nope. Okay. Yes, it's true. Alright, so we are going to travel onward. Let me do a save here since we did make that little change to Hulda. Look at that, it just jumps all the way down sometimes. I think... I don't know. Anyway, let's move on to Dragon Bridge. Moving on to Dragon Bridge. Here we go. Let's go see how the inn looks. Of course, we know that the Conan mod is missing, which is sad, but I think we'll be okay. Hopefully it didn't get baked in. Sometimes changes do get baked in. I don't know how Bethesda coded that, so I don't know why that happens, but it could be any number of reasons, you know, depending on how the saves are done in the game and how it saves things that can be modded, so... Alright, so we're here. Whoa. Oh, it's the lightning. The lightning is weird. Okay. Alright. Yep, run along. Let's check the inn. The inn looks okay. Hello, guys. Oh, I'm running around with no clothes. That's right. I'm not waiting. Okay, so this looks fine. So Conan's game looks okay. I don't see any problem. There's a tanning rack. Can he make himself something? I don't know if I have anything. I could make myself some hide armor. How about studded? Can we do studded? Well, let's do studded. That's what he was wearing before. Let's just do the studded. I'll improve it, and we'll put it on. Can't enchant it right now, but we can enchant it later. It's not a big deal. Studded armor. Oh, there you go. Conan's looking a lot better now. Okay. Now maybe... Where's Hulda at? Is she hiding somewhere? Where did she go? No telling. Where's the... Seriously, she was here. Oh, there you are. Yeah, maybe we should make her something a little better. Oh. Am I hearing? I don't know what I'm hearing. I don't have any elk hides to make fur armor, so I guess I'm not making any of those. I could make her a hide armor. Oh, she'll be fine as she is. She's fine. We'll just let her go like that for now. We'll deal with all this stuff later. It's not important anyway. So, okay. So at this point, I'm going to call this okay. We're going to say that Conan's game at this point is okay, even though we don't have the Conan mod. Okay? I know I'm saying okay a lot. Anyway, or alright, or anyway, we are going to move on. I think we had pretty much tested out the fact that our smelters and all that stuff was good. We can go down to... I don't know that Karthwasten or Rorikstead was changed. I know Dawnstar and Dragon Bridge. Was it Falkreath? Maybe Falkreath. And Morthal. Yeah. Let's go to Morthal and check their town out. See if there's any issues there. It pays to travel around. That's how you find things sometimes. Now, you won't, some things won't show up until you're, following a quest or doing something, but just traveling around is where you tend to find your little issues here and there that need to be fixed, such as the inn problem we just had. Now, Morthal looks really good with all these trees. Looks really nice. I hope they didn't mess up anything here. All of this looks pretty cool. Now, this is just vanilla water. This is actually not realistic water too, but it actually looks really good. Well, okay. Let's go over to the inn. Actually, it's not the inn we need to see, is it?
The new configuration is stable.
Alright, sorry about that. Let's see, where is the blacksmithing spot around here? I don't remember. Maybe this is it. This looks correct. We now have a workbench and a little stone. What's missing here? Where's the smelter? Did they put the smelter back here? The only thing missing now is a rack. You know, okay, that may have sounded bad. You know, the tanning rack. Oh no, there it is. Okay, so they have tried to put stuff. I need to pay close attention. They have tried to put stuff nearby. So, alright, so that looks good. That looks fine. And Morthal seems okay. Let's go see if we can get in and out of the inn. Let's just test it. I'm not going to speak to you at all, dude. Let's see, the inn seems okay. We can probably get in and out, but I am going to test that very quickly. Due to our last incident, I'm just going to test it. Now we'll go down to Falkreath and we'll look at that blacksmith spot. And I think we were supposed to look at the Solitude blacksmith area. And we didn't make it that far. Okay, everything seems okay. So let's move on. Dun, 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 dun. We're going to go to, matter of fact, since we're up here, why don't we go to Solitude first? Let's just go up to Solitude and we'll check out the blacksmith spot there. They should have added some stuff around in that area. I'm not sure that adding all this stuff is really necessary, but it doesn't hurt anything if you use the cheat room. I mean, seriously, you can always just teleport to the cheat room and do whatever you need. But for consistency's sake, it would be nice if every town had a little crafting area and just had everything you needed. The same with every house, for that matter. But I know that's not the way games have been, so... Oh, it's still raining and storming, my goodness. So this is the vivid weathers for you, though. I mean, but it's not unplayable. It's not storming so hard you can't see or do anything. So let's go up here. Oh, hello. What time is it? Oh, it's late, but it's not too bad. Okay, so they threw a smelter in here. Okay, the tanning rack, I think that's always been there. I think that's always been there too. And the bench. So all of this, they really just added a smelter here. I think that's really all they got added here. Alright, so let's see. Where were we going to go? I think we were going to go to Falkreath and check that out. And I think that pretty much takes care of everything. We looked at the Skyforge, so I think that pretty much covers everything. And while everything may not be 100% perfect all the time, it works okay. It's kind of like with the Mystic condensers, you're adding stuff in, but, you know, and it's expecting a vanilla location. It's expecting, like, if you did a big revamp of these areas where this mod is trying to add these smelters and stuff, you would have a problem. But as long as you're leaving these towns mostly vanilla and you're not moving a lot of stuff with other mods, you know, you're not creating a conflict, you should be okay. But if you did some big city overhauls, which really did more than just change textures but move things around, then you might have a problem. Wow, it's raining all over Skyrim. How interesting. Anyway, let's see. So we now have a smelter. I think the tanning rack has always been there. We now have this, another tanning rack, and that. Okay, so we're in good shape. And another, there's probably too many tanning racks here, but it won't hurt anything. I think there was extra here anyway. But the smelter is here, so. Da-da-da, yep. I'm just shoveling in the coals. So you can do Shards of Narsil. This is from the Lord of the Rings mod. Two-handed, one-handed. Oh, cool. And then Miscellaneous. Da-da-da-da. So you could create Narsil, which we could do. Except, I don't think I had the right stuff to do it, did I? Let's check again. I should have paid more attention, sorry. It requires Narsil one-handed to create Shards of Narsil. Okay, this sounds dumb again. This sounds like something that's probably not going to happen. Anyway, that's just me. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure that makes good sense, but okay. Alright, so, having looked at that, and we looked at, like I said, we looked at Whiterun and all of that, what else do we need to do here? I think those two mods are actually successful, even though we had to eliminate the Conan mod. Let me get out of here. I'm going to do a save here for Conan. I think his game is going to be okay. I know it's not perfect, but I think it's going to be okay. So let me hop out of here. We're going to load into the mods, and we're going to see what we need to test next, that sort of thing. So I'm not going to make you sit through this load. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright. Just a warning. It's lunchtime. We've been at this for about a little over 6 hours. I'm hungry again. And so I'm kind of munching between takes here, okay? So try to bear with me if you can. So let's show where we are. You know, I think this joystick might have a problem. This gamepad or this controller, the left stick when I push up seems less responsive than it should be. And this is the Toaster's controller. I wonder if she has wore it out with her vicious playstyle. I say that extremely joking. I wonder if the controller, though, just has a problem. I've got another one. I may have to get another one out for her to use. Anyway, let's remove this mod. We're not going to keep that. Let's go down and look at our other mods. Where we were. I think we can turn on Wearable Lanterns. I think that'll be okay. I think we can turn on the children and the beasts. Okay, let's do this. Let's travel around, look at some children. We can always look at doing the lanterns. I don't know if I'm going to test that for you because I really don't care about the lanterns. I'm not trying to be mean. I mean, it's just me. But you can easily test that. I think you can create lanterns at the forge and do different things, so it's up to you. Let's see. Anyway, I just wasn't. I've never been hooked on the. In real olden times, I don't think they would have attached a flaming thing to them. And I know you can say, well, I'm using bugs or whatever to light it, and that's cool. That's fine. It just, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me, but it's okay. I mean, you should enjoy and do your game the way you want. A lot of people like this and use it. That's perfectly fine. Don't pay any attention to me. So you can craft a travel lantern and a forge, and you can mess around and do it. So this is something you can easily test yourself. It's not a big deal. So I'm probably not going to bother. I'm just going to make sure it doesn't crashes, really. So I just turned on, wow, this, okay, Okay, hold on a second. You know what? I'll be right back. I think I'm going to have to look at a different controller. Alright, you know, this is an older controller, but it seems way more responsive. I wonder if that controller is going bad. It's not that old. She's not had it that long. Nonetheless, maybe that's why she's had some trouble dying sometimes when she shouldn't have. That would explain it. I mean, if you can't move like you're supposed to. So let's try these mods before I turn on Skybirds. I don't want to turn on Skybirds. These mods should be okay. I have used these before, except Wearable Lanterns, but I think I may have tested that at one time. So let's, I'm going to get out and do a reset. This controller seems a lot better, even though it's older, so I'm just going to keep it out. I don't know if it will help affect the sound at all, but nonetheless, I'll be back after a reset. Alrighty, so here's some geese. Right here. I think that's a goose. You could say it's a duck, but I'm going to say it's a goose. In Falkreath. Here is a little guar. You can actually ride it, like you're in Elder Scrolls Online, if you've seen these. I think that's cute. He's going to go back home. His home is next to that tree. He's going to go back over there. Okay. Pardon me. Something has... Isn't this usually open with a fire, or am I thinking of... Oh. Well, Lydia, okay, thank you. I'll let you ride Fafry, and I'll ride the Guar. Okay, we can do that. That kind of leaves Hulda and Geo out of the mix, but we'll deal with it. I'm not sure that the Guar gets any of the benefit from convenient horses and stuff, though. Lydia is trying to run over me. Again, she's trying to intimidate me because I'm on the smaller animal. You just can't trust Lydia. Anyway. Oh, there's a Goblin Infestation. Oh, good little point of interest. What do we got? Tortoise Springs. That might be fun. Okay, so this has to do with the Beasts mod that we have. There's a bunch of little things added to our map. And it does add Goblin Infestations, by the way. Let's go up here to the meal. Let's go see if we can go see those goblins. I'm going to get off of this animal. Like I said, I've been munching, so pardon me. I'm trying not to do anything or be gross, but I'm trying to do this while we continue testing. So, we should be able to go down to the Goblin Infestation pretty easily. Oh, Lydia, you've lost my horse. Well, actually, that's okay. Oh. Okay, we discovered it. Oh, and here they are. Oh, what are they fighting? A bugbear thing? Let's watch them fight for a minute. I don't understand. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it's over now. Oh, look at that. I'm almost dead. Well, this could be fun to add into your game. Easily blocked. Lydia, you are such a booger. But that's okay if you can beat them. Actually, they're pretty tough. The goblins are pretty tough. What about this chimera? This is a goblin slave. I would free you. Don't fight me so hard. I would. Oh, wow. Hulda really let them have it. Look over here. Pardon me, there must be some bad guys this way. Oh, there are. Look at that. What is that? Here is some, like, little dodo birds or something. What is this? It's a Narl. Oh, okay. Okay, so Beasts of Tamriel. What is that thing? That's a Manticore and it's running away. Okay, anyway, Beasts of Tamriel, I guess I did not. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Good job, people. Gnarl bark. Well, anyway, there's a lot of bad guys out here. I guess this makes things more interesting, though. A leech? Is it still alive? Okay, this is gross, guys. Let's kill that leech. And kill that leech. So there are leeches everywhere. Okay, that's gross. Might help you out if you're a vampire, though. Hey, what's this down here? I'm probably asking for trouble. I didn't see that cook pot before. Now that's a good sheep, isn't it? That's pretty good. What's here? There's something bad here. Did they kill that guar? The little dude don't know what hit him. Let me go see him, see what kind of loot he has. I didn't kill him. I wasn't going to kill him. Oh, he's empty. Well. What's down here, then? Ah, the Manticore. Okay, the Manticore is really scary looking and very freaky, but okay. All right, I can deal with that, I suppose. Well, I guess we saved all the little dodo birds. Or whatever they are. We saved them from certain eating. I guess. I don't know. I don't even know what the words would be. I was another guar. Poor dude. He's down. A bugbear chieftain. Goblin rat farmer has a fork. I think we'll leave him his fork. Another one? Nah, another fork. Alright, well that was interesting. The Goblin Infestation was quite a mess. It was not what I expected. I thought it would just be some organized goblins, but it was more, much more than that. Okay. Well, alright, well we know that works, and that was a good little encounter for us. So that's nice. Oh, don't tell me I have disease. I'm bloated with disease. Oh. Of course, I would be bloated with disease, wouldn't I? Tainted blood status. No active. No werebeast. Tainted blood status. No active. Tainted blood. Your dragonborn blood is strong, able to foster the gifts of both Ball and Hercene. You know what we need? We need a blessing. That's what we need. So let's go somewhere. Where are we close to? Let's go to... Is there anywhere in Markarth? I think there is. This gives us an excuse to travel to Markarth. So let's go to Markarth. They have the Temple of Dibella there, right? So I think there's bound to be a shrine we can click on. I just got to find it. Pardon me, having some water, and I think the mic is like right up on me. So if you heard something weird, I'm sorry. The mic was almost like right up on my face, pushed against me. I like it close so it'll pick me up, but not that close. Okay, come on, let's go. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. I'm trying to talk the game into loading faster. I know it doesn't work, but, you know, are y'all blocking me? Well, maybe a little bit. Alright, the Temple of Dibella. Now, I might be wrong, but I think it's up here. What's this? This is the Shrine of Talus. Oh, actually, the Shrine of Talus would work fine. Is this guy down here to talk to, though? I didn't really want to talk to him. Wow. Okay, that was a delayed reaction. Did you see that? But as long as we got rid of the disease, I'm okay. Alright, let's roll. I'm not talking to that guy. Alright, so we got rid of our disease. We've traveled to Markarth. Let's go outside and see if there is any animals out there to look at. You know, I need to pause a moment. I need to look and see what mods I actually turned on, because I apologize. I have already forgotten what mods we turned on and what we need to check. I know we need to check for the Beasts of Tamriel, but there was something else. So, I'll be back in a minute. Oh. Hey, didn't know you were still here. Yeah, sorry, that was all of this. Maybe check out this other video if you want. And if you feel like it, hit subscribe. No pressure, just the fate of the universe depends on your decision. But that's alright. Take your time.